And welcome in, everybody. Glad you're with us. 4th of July baseball coming at you. It's the Cincinnati Reds taking on the Philadelphia Phillies. John Sciambi alongside Chris Singleton, number 19. He's homered in 5 straight games. So, partner, some can't-miss at-bats coming our way from him.
Yeah, and I find it interesting because watching him in batting practice, he was trying to keep the ball in the ballpark, hitting line drives the other way. So many times those home runs are mistakes, and I think he'd probably say half of the home runs he's hit lately have been mistakes because he's just trying to go gap to gap.
All right, ready to get underway. And now Santiago Espinal.
Santiago Espinal.
One. Smoked on the ground a second. 1 out in the top of the first.
Batting second, the second baseman, Matt McLean.
Here's the second baseman.
The second baseman, number 19.
Martinez was recently named Pitcher of the Month for some outstanding work on the mound. Liner, and this could be trouble. Around second is Real Muto. Headed for the plate. He scores to tie it up. And that knock bumps his hitting streak into double digits, Chris. He's hitting 10 straight.
Yeah, and on a nice trajectory, average going up, OBP, everything he's doing at the plate right now just seems to be working.
So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Here's Turner now.
Turner.
Squirts away a little bit. The Phils looking to build momentum towards the postseason, and a win here would certainly help. Man at second. Struck him out looking.
Frustrating end to the at-bat for the hitter, and I'm sure that's going to sit on him for a little while. You want to be ready to hit the fastball. Sometimes you can overthink things, and I think that was the case right there.
1 out, runner at second. Bryson Stott will hit next. Tied up here in the early going. Makes the catch for the out.
And every game seems bigger once you get past the All-Star break, Boone. Some teams get paralyzed by that pressure, but the best teams rise to the moment.
So runner at second, 2 down. And now here is Harper. So RBI spot, but Chris, this is a guy that is not really swinging the bat all that well here.
In this situation, you have a real good opportunity to get swings and misses and record a strikeout. I think you attack him in this spot.
Brings it in for the 3rd out. They get a run on 2 hits. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Now it's the second baseman, number 19. Martinez back to work. And that one fouled off. Next offering in there for a strike. 0-2 now. That one is absolutely belted. Going, gone. That should get the dugout going. And they tie it up. It's 2-2. And just like that, his home run streak is up to 6.
Well, he's an absolute machine, working really well at the plate right now. He just can't miss every time he swings. With a low 90s fastball, you have to live on the edges and hit your spots. If you don't, you'll get hit hard. Really good swing there, patient and waited for it. It was like BP all over again.
All set for the start of the inning. In now for the Reds, Stuart Fairchild. And he hits a ground ball right side, boots it, and he's going to make it to first, and we'll see how they score it.
Pretty much gifted a leadoff base runner right there, and as an offense, this is where you really want to take advantage. Apply some pressure this inning, make that error hurt.
Back here in Philadelphia, set for the last half of the 7th. So digging in now for Philadelphia, number 19. Line drive, and that's base hit out into center field. Man aboard on the leadoff single. Well, Singy, he is locked in there.
Well, he's really slowed the game down, and it's like he's moving in full speed and everybody is a step or two behind. The way that he squared up that baseball tells me that he is seeing it like a beach ball.
Runner on the go. That's towards center. Fairchild makes the catch, and there's one down. This is Bryson Stott. In the dirt. Man at first, one away. Here's a swing and a line drive, and that's a base hit into right field. Throw into third, and the throw's offline, safe at third.
Well, he found himself behind in the count right there, but he didn't give in. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
2 on, 1 out. Here's Harper now.
This is the classic manufacturing a run situation. A runner at third, less than 2 outs, and a golden opportunity to bring him home. Here's a sac fly situation, and he's got to make sure he gets the ball out over the plate and get those arms extended. They're trying to crowd him with the infield in. This will be a big pickoff if he can push a run across.
That's outside, and a count 2-1.
It's a big opportunity right here, but I love the way he's slowing the game down. He's shrinking his zone, making sure he gets the pitch that he wants to hit.
That one misses. Now 3-1. And that'll load the bases.
Maybe a little loss of focus on the mound right there. Pretty much gifted him first base with a quick free pass.
So bases loaded with 1 away. And now for the Phillies, Kyle Schwarber.
You have to be careful throwing him breaking pitches even in an 0-0 count. He loves going after the off-speed stuff, and he's really good at hitting it.
All loaded up, dangerous hitter at the plate. That's out to center field. Fairchild in position. He's got it. Runner tagging from third. He scores. That's a big sacrifice fly, and they lead by 2.
In that situation, you're looking to get something up in the zone that you can put in the air. Worst case scenario, a sacrifice fly to drive in that runner from third.
So 2 down. Here's the second baseman.
And it may be a long shot, but a triple here will give him the cycle.
And that's ripped into left. Base hit. And that keeps the inning alive. And his hot hitting continues.
They kept him in the yard that time, but all he's doing now is passing the baton, and everything seems to get started around this guy.
Number 7.
Trey Turner at the plate.
Turner.
Runner.
Here's the pitch. Runner goes. Oh, he gloves it. No runs, 1 hit, no errors. So runner at second, 2 down. Santiago Espinal, the next to hit for the Reds. This could end it. Ground ball, and this should do it. And that one handled. Throw to first. Ball game. And the Phillies take the series opener here at home. Number 19 was a big contributor for them in the win. Collected 4 hits. 1 of them left the park.
Well, they may want to change how they approach him next time because he was just incredible in this one. He looked like a threat every time he came up.
It's the Cincinnati Reds taking on the Philadelphia Phillies. First pitch coming at you right after the break. So up next, Lucan Baker.
Lucan.
One out, bases empty, and a run in here in the second game of the series. On the ground right side, and that chance handled. Slings to first in time.
Batting ninth, the center fielder, Stuart Fairchild.
Back here at the ballpark, let's check out the latest news from around the league.
The second baseman, number 19.
Singer back to work. That's in there, and it's 0-1.
Well, the key to his success is getting ahead early in the count. He cannot afford to go deep in the counts. He doesn't have a ton of swing and miss stuff, so he's going to have to work efficiently.
That's a hit. So a man on base to start the inning. Not sure if too many people have been paying attention to it quite yet, Singy, but that extends his hit streak to 11 now.
Well, I know he knows about it, even if a lot of our viewers don't. And this is when it's clear it's no fluke. 11 games in a row. Man, that's when even the hitting coach starts to leave you alone. You're going so good that nobody wants to mess it up.
So the lineup flips over. Here's Trey Turner. The Phillies could really use a win here in the thick of the postseason hunt. Runner at first with no outs here.
Yeah, and the clubhouse mood swings a little more with each game down the stretch, Boo. Win this one, and they'll be feeling.
Meanwhile, this pitch gets away. And the runner stays where he is. Tapped in front of the plate. Tosses to first. One gone, bottom of the third inning.
The designated hitter, number 5, Bryson.
One out, runner at second. This is Bryson Stott.
Listen, there's absolutely no reason to pitch to this guy right here. You nibble, you see if he'll expand his zone, but don't give him anything to hit. If you walk him, not a big deal. You have a double play opportunity set up.
Up the middle, hauls it in for the out. So runner at second, 2 down. Bryce Harper getting ready to hit.
If you don't get ahead in the count, you can forget about having any success against him.
Line drive, McLean. In plenty of time to first, Harper retired. And that is the inning. So one hit is all they get. 3 innings complete. It's the Reds 1 and the Phillies nothing. Welcome back. Quite a pitcher's duel so far. Here's how the starters have performed up to this point. And a base hit on a line. Off to a good start with a leadoff knock. Well, Singy, he is locked in there.
Well, he's really slowed the game down, and it's like he's moving in full speed, and everybody is a step or two behind. The way that he squared up that baseball tells me that he is seeing it like a beach ball.
Trey Turner now. Pickoff move to first. Back in safe, really close.
I think you want to get a one-way lead, be very aggressive in the secondary. This hitter not a power guy, so you want to make sure that you can get some length on the secondary lead and perhaps.
De La Cruz over to second, throw to first, but he beat it. Top 6. So now here's the Reds cleanup hitter, Jeimer Candelario.
Candelario.
And he grounds one to the right side. Over to first. Now one gone in the top of the sixth.
Now batting, the catcher, Tyler Stevenson.
Bottom of the inning, and digging in for Philadelphia, number 19.
Number 19.
This to third. Candelario on to first, and one away in the bottom of the seventh.
Those plays can be tricky. They're routine, but that doesn't mean it's always going to be smooth. He delivered a good play right there.
One down. Now it's the Reds DH, Spencer Steer. This one in the air, center field. Right there is Laureano. Puts it away for the out. Winning run on base at first. No outs.
If you're a base runner, you got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get into scoring position.
Swing and a ball driven pretty well out towards left center. And there's one down.
The batter, number 7.
2 outs. Both the tying and winning runs are on. Swing and a line drive ripped right center field, and he makes the catch. Ball game, and the Reds hold on to win a tight one as this one ends as a 1-run ball game. Number 19 managed to keep the hitting streak alive.
I think they expect him to make larger contributions than he did today. Nothing too bad, but nothing great either.
Back at Citizens Bank Park, top of the second. Now batting Jeimer Candelario. Ground ball right side, and that one handled. On to first. One out in the second. Welcome back. Let's check out what's been happening of late. Really been playing well.
Number 19.
Abbott back to work. That one lifted to left. Hayes ranging after it. Corrals it. One away.
Woo, he was all over that first pitch fastball. Just barely missed it. Man, this guy was ready to hit.
So a man at first. And now it's Austin Hayes. That one down the line, and that's a fair ball. The throw to third, and the throw's offline, safe at third.
Now batting.
There's something about pulling one down the line and shooting it through the infield that's just so satisfying as a hitter. It's just fun turning on a pitch like he did right there.
2 outs, base is empty.
Now batting, number 19.
That one finds the zone, and that is strike one. On a line, base hit. Joey gets on base and keeps it going. That extends his hitting streak to an even dozen, Singy. Do opposing pitchers start to take notice when a guy's on a roll like this?
Yeah, I think so, Boog. It's not like it changes the scouting report on a guy or anything like that too much, but you're aware of who's swinging the hottest bat, and that's definitely him right now.
So the Philly batting order turns over. Trey Turner with a chance now. 2 outs. This one in the dirt. There's a swing and a drive. And it's a one-hopper off the wall. Should be extra bases. Coming home. Stuck in a rundown, trying for home now. There's the tag. They get him. And that's the inning. One left for Philadelphia. Now the Reds cleanup hitter, Jeimer Candelario. The pitch.
1-1-1.
Ripped on the ground to second. They take the force out. They don't come much closer than that. Bang, bang play to end the inning. Reds strand a couple, and it remains a 3-2 ball game. And welcome back to the ballpark. Well, we go bottom 6. Now it's the second baseman, number 19.
The second baseman, number 19.
Stalmont back to work. Right through there for a strike. The Phils would love to get a win in this one to boost their postseason hopes. Out to short, De La Cruz. Fires over to first. One up, one down.
Still a couple of months to go, Boog, but there's definitely a little more energy and pressure around each game right now. A win here would be a nice shot of momentum.
Here's the Reds catcher, Tyler Stevenson. Lefty out of the stretch, runners at first and third. Grounder might be 2. Turner tossed to second, and a run scores on the double play.
First and third, nobody out. You're thinking you've got it lined up for a pretty big inning right here, so that double play is pretty deflating. They get the run in, but now they're starting all over.
Here's the second baseman, 1 for 3. And first offering is fouled off. Rogers, 34-year-old vet, and they traded for him earlier this year. 0-1.
2. No balls, 2 strikes.
Down the left field line, could be extra bases. Makes the turn and heads for second. In safely, it's a double and his second hit. Well, Singy, he is locked in there.
Well, he's really slowed the game down, and it's like he's moving in full speed and everybody is a step or 2 behind. The way that he squared up that baseball tells me that he is seeing it like a beach ball.
So runner at second, 2 down. And the batter will be the shortstop, Trey Turner. He gets the intentional walk here, and now will force at any base with 2 gone.
Well, it doesn't get much easier with this next batter, but I totally understand going with the intentional walk in that spot. He's just too dangerous at the plate right now, and there's a base open. So
now a step off, and he's caught between the bases. The tag, and they got him. And next is the designated hitter, Santiago Espinal.
Santiago Espinal.
1 strike away. On the ground, and this should do it. And that chance handled. Throw to first. Ball game. And the Phillies win the rubber match of this 3-game series. Number 19 extended the hitting streak in this one.
I'm sure they're glad they got the win, but if he's going to be a driver for their offense, he needs better days than this. Some good signs in this one, though.
It's the Philadelphia Phillies taking on the San Francisco Giants. First pitch coming at you right after the break. And now the rookie second baseman.
The second baseman, number 19.
Swing and a liner, base hit out into right center field. So now back to the top of the order.
Now batting.
That ups his hitting streak to lucky number 13.
The Baker's dozen, Boog, and it doesn't seem like a huge number, but Anytime you get to the point where you've hit in every game for almost 2 weeks straight, that's a sign of what kind of rhythm you're in.
So the lineup flips over. Here's Turner now. In the dirt, but kept close. Moved to first, and he's back in safely. The 3-1. Sweeper connects with the outside part of the plate for a strike. Got him looking. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one. This is Bryson Stott. Ripped to third, but handled, and that'll end the inning. Phillies strand 1, and we are still scoreless. Back to the top of the lineup, Willie Adames stands in.
Willie Adames.
On the ground right side, 4, 6, 3, but he beats it. Good hustle, and the inning continues. Two out, space is empty.
19.
That one is absolutely belted. That's back. And that one's gone into the bleachers. That'll fire up the dugout. It's 1-0. That was blasted.
Absolutely, no doubt off the bat. That's as big as it gets right there. You take advantage of a mistake. That is an ultimate. Here it is. Watch it. I'm going to jog around the bases.
All set for the start of the inning. And the batter now, number 19. There's a swing and a drive. And it hits the fence. Makes the turn and heads for second. And he greets the new arm from the bullpen with a double. Well, Singy, he is locked in there.
Well, he's really slowed the game down, and it's like he's moving in full speed, and everybody is a step or two behind. The way that he squared up that baseball tells me that he is seeing it like a beach ball.
Trey Turner at the plate. Runner takes off for third. In the dirt, gets away from Hub. And on the wild pitch, he goes down to third. This one in the air. Chapman makes the catch, and there's one gone.
Now batting, designated hitter, Bryson Stott.
One down, runner at third. And now for the Phillies, Bryson Stott. On the ground, right side, Wisely. Tosses to first. There for the out. Runner scores from third.
Now batting, the first baseman, Bryce Parker.
So runner at second, 2 down. And digging in for San Francisco, Willie Adames. On the ground, right side. And that one handled. And that is the third out of the inning. Still in total command on the mound with 7 shutout innings. It's the Phillies 4 and the Giants nothing. Man at first. Now it's the second baseman.
And it may be a long shot, but a triple here will give him the cycle.
Ripped to third, but handled, and that'll end the inning. So they pick up a run on 2 hits, no errors, and a man left. Last half of the 8th coming up. It's the Phillies 5 and the Giants nothing. So 2 away with nobody on. Sam Huff, the next Giant to hit. Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. And he's got it. Ball game. And the Phillies use 2 pitchers to combine for the shutout. Number 19 had a sensational showing in the win. A 3-hit performance, including a homer.
No question, he was a big piece of their success in this ball game. Fantastic effort at the plate.
Here's the second baseman.
The second baseman, number 19.
Right through there for a strike. Birdsong, a 6'4" righty, 23 years old. And he was a 6th-round draft pick in 2020. Liner, base hit. Runner stops at second, and the first 2 reach to start the inning.
Batting 8, the third baseman.
And for him, that's 2 solid weeks with a hit in every game. I mean, he's running his hitting streak to 14, and let me tell you, that's no easy task. This guy's grinding out at bats. He's figuring out ways to put the ball in play and just as well do it with some authority.
And here is Sosa to the plate. He's someone that you might not describe as having elite level speed, but he can absolutely move, and it is a factor in his game. Hit on the ground to short. Oh, great stop from his backside. There's one to first, not in time. Great effort there.
What an acrobatic play right there. Knocks it down, throws from the seat of his pants, and just looks like he's playing in the backyard. He makes it look really easy.
One out, base is empty.
Oh, you drove it out.
And there's a rocket into the outfield. Around first, heading for 2. In safely. It's a double and his second hit.
Wasting no time. He's 2 for 2 now on the night, and just a triple and home run away from the cycle.
Seriously, we're starting with this already. One out, runner at second. Sosa digs in now. Line drive out towards left field. That's a base hit. Headed for the plate. The throw in. It's offline. The run comes in. It's 4-3.
Now that's a lonely feeling for an outfielder. The read wasn't great, and it really hurts when it costs your team a run.
And we're back. Now it's the second baseman, number 19.
Number 19.
Rodriguez back to work. Down the middle for a strike. 0-1.
Well, these Phillies, simply put, are producing a lot of quality swings. Everything seems to be clicking.
This one swung on and hit well. Way back there. And that one is off the wall. To second. Pulls him off the bag. Well, Singy, he is locked in there.
Well, he's really slowed the game down, and it's like he's moving in full speed, and everybody is a step or two behind. The way that he squared up that baseball tells me that he is seeing it like a beach ball.
Runner in scoring position, no outs. And digging in for Philadelphia, Edmundo Sosa. In the dirt, blocked. And a ground ball to first. And he takes it himself for the out. And here's the catcher, Rafael Marchand.
Oh, bottom of the order here, Boog. You got to go right after this guy.
As they look to pick up an add-on run. And the number 9 guy at the plate. Up the middle. To first, but it pulls him off the bag.
That's a play you expect your shortstop to make pretty much every time. Pretty routine. Hard to tell if he didn't get a great grip on it or the mechanics on him just broke down, but that gives this offense an extra out to work with.
And that one hammered. That's back there. Into the bleachers and gone. Home run. That one felt good. His second homer of this series. And they throw 3 on the board. It's 10-4. Chris, he's homered in back-to-back games now.
Yep, seeing the ball well, and he's got his timing locked in. He's looking pretty dangerous at the dish right now. Well, he went up there 0-0 looking to do damage. I think he had his sights set on that pitch. He went and got it and circled the bases.
1 out, bases empty. Luis Matos, the next Giant to hit. Ground ball up the middle. Base hit. This game's a bit of a blowout, Singy. Let's talk about something random.
Let's do it.
All right, Singy, in ballpark entertainment, you got a favorite mascot race?
Yeah, I love what they do in D.C. with the former presidents.
Somebody always gets tackled. They always get hurt.
I know, and it's just crazy. Imagine running around in those big, bulky suits, and somebody's always going to go down.
Do you remember when Tim Kirkjian ran in the sausage race in Milwaukee?
No, I didn't see that one.
Yeah. Yeah, they used one of the kid-size ones.
You know, this isn't exactly a mascot race, but I love what they do in Atlanta with the freeze.
Fair ball. Now he turns and heads for second. The throw in. And he'll pull into second safely.
I wanted to race the freeze at one point. I don't think my hamstrings could hold up for it now.
I feel like 5 years ago you could have handled the freeze. It would have been fun. And I would bait you into it and try and get you to train to race the freeze. And it just never materialized.
Yeah, I appreciate that you had enough confidence in me that I could beat a guy who looks like he was going to the Olympic trials at some point or another. But yeah, it's always a great thing to watch there at Truist Park.
Would you have worn one of those bobsled outfits like the freeze wears?
Nah, they'd have been a little too revealing for me at this age.
I feel you. And it falls. And they get it in quickly. First and third now with nobody out. Rafael Marchand stands in for the Phillies.
Marchand.
Hit softly on the ground to third. Off balance feed, there's one. And a run scores on the double play.
First and third, nobody out. You're thinking you've got it lined up for a pretty big inning right here. So that double play is pretty deflating. They get the run in, but now they're starting all over.
Base is empty with 2 away. Patrick Bailey getting ready to hit. Hit to right, and that should do it. And he's got it. Ball game. And the Phillies take this one in a blowout. Number 19 really stood out in this win. Racked up. It's the Philadelphia Phillies taking on the San Francisco Giants. One down. And now the rookie second baseman.
Number 19.
On the ground left side. 6, 4, 3 double play. And the inning is over. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left. We go to the bottom of inning number 2. It's the Phillies 1 and the Giants nothing. One out, base is empty. Lace down the line. This looks like extra bases. Around first and hustling for second. And he'll pull in there with a stand-up double. That makes it a 15-game hitting streak. And there's some buzz about it now, Singy.
It's nothing crazy, but it does say a lot about how well he's seeing pitches and really making solid contact, barreling up the baseball at times, and everything it seems he's hitting hard. As hot as he is, I could see this streak going for a little while longer.
Runner takes off for third. Line drive. That's a base hit into right field. The run comes in from second. It's an RBI single. It's 2-0.
Well done. Drives in the run. Kind of just punts it out there the other way. Didn't hit it real hard, but he got just enough of it to dunk it behind the infield. And I tell you what, you'll take those every day you can get them.
Back here in San Francisco, bottom of the inning, and now it's Wilmer Flores.
So after scoring runs, this is where you're looking for that shutdown inning. Get that hot team back in there to swing the bats.
On the ground. And that one handled. Tosses to first. Out. And a quick out, number 1.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
2 outs, base is empty. Time asked for at the plate. Maybe an attempt to break up the rhythm that he's got going on the mound right now. That's hard hit on the line. This one looks like trouble. Around first, heading for 2. And he's got his second double of the game. Well, Singy, he is locked in there.
Well, he's really slowed the game down, and it's like he's moving in full speed, and everybody is a step or two behind. The way that he squared up that baseball tells me that he has seen.
Oh, now this one gets away at the plate. Swing and a ball popped up. Makes the grab, and that is that. No runs, one hit, no error. And we're back, bottom of the sixth. And digging in for San Francisco, Luis Matos. Smoked on the ground a second. The throw to first. One up, one down.
The offense needs to start showing some fight against this starter. He's doing his thing out there. They're going to have to push back at some point and make him work a little bit harder.
Now it's the second baseman.
You got that one.
Hammer, base hit. Castellanos on his way to the plate. One run is in. Runner holds at third, so just one across on the play.
Puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI. You'll often hear the phrase short to it, long through it, and that's a great example of it right there. Got the barrel in the hitting zone early, squared it up with the well-timed swing, and came away with a beautiful line drive into center field.
Runners at the corners here, one away. Digging in, Ramon Laureano. And a pitch. Runner takes off. Swing and a ball lifted left field. Ramos should have this one. Brings it in. Runner tagging from third. That's a sacrifice fly as he comes across, and they lead by 4.
Sometimes all you got to do is your job, and don't overcomplicate things. Keep it simple. Runner third, less than 2 outs. Put the ball in play, and a nice job with the sac fly.
So back to the top of the order. Now the left fielder, Johan Rojas. Here comes the 0-1. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. And that'll fall for a base hit. And now 2 aboard. And the throw's offline, safe at third.
Having himself a really nice game at the plate. That ball right there landed in what they call the no man's land, meaning it's not really a spot on the field where you can expect it.
So 2 down. And here comes Alec Boehm. Traffic on the bases with 2 already in to score. And we're in the top of the 8th. Right side. Yastrzemski settles under it and makes the catch. And that is that. So it's 2 runs on 4 hits. On to the bottom of the 8th. And here's the first baseman, Lamont Wade Jr. Up the middle, into the outfield, base hit. And a good start to the inning.
Now batting.
Matt Chapman up to the plate now. To first, and this should do it. Steps on the bag himself, ball game. Number 19 was outstanding in this ball game, helping them get the win. A 3-hit performance, including 2 extra base knocks.
Well, they may want to change how they approach.
So man aboard, one down, and it's Tatis at the plate. On the ground left side, 6, 4, 3. It's a double play, and that'll do it for the inning. We'll move to the second now at Petco Park. No score. Here's the second baseman.
The second baseman, number 19.
And first offering is fouled off. That one out to right. And no one can get to it. It's a foul ball. That's hard hit on the line. Got it. Great leaping catch. 3 up, 3 down. 2 down, base is empty. Stepping in for San Diego, Luis Campusano. On the ground right side. Tosses to first, and that'll do it. 3 up, 3 down for him there. 1 out, base is empty. Swing and a ball hammered left field. That one back there and out of here. He made him pay for that one. His 18th home run of the season. It's 4-1. That adds another game to his hitting streak, Chris.
Yeah, he's been doing so many things well at the plate and clearly driving the ball with some authority as part of that. He's really dangerous with the bat in his hands right now. Oh, that one got in the jet stream on a line drive. We saw the numbers on the backs of the jerseys of the outfielders, which is usually bad news, and all of a sudden they're back in this ball game.
Liner, and this could be trouble. Around first and hustling for second. Not stopping. He's going for 3. The relay. And the throw's offline. Safe at third. Well, Singy, he is locked in there.
Well, he's really slowed the game down, and it's like he's moving in full speed, and everybody is a step or 2 behind. The way that he squared up that baseball tells me that he is seeing it like a beach ball.
Runner in scoring position, no outs. Here's Turner now. Up the middle. On the run, throw to first, and he's in there. A run comes in on the play.
That's the ground attack right there. He can really run, so not only does he get himself the RBI, but he also gets the infield knock, and that's what you're looking to do in that spot. Put the ball in play.
Swing at a ground ball, and that chance handled. Leadoff man is out here in the 8th.
Really nice job to get your first out of the ball game.
Padres, the center fielder, Jason.
1-run game here in the top of the 9th. Out to short, Bogarts. Throws to first in time.
That play won't be trending on social media later on, but it's still important to execute it to perfection. This game is a lot harder than it looks, partner.
Adam is just 1 strike away. Sends it to center, and that's going to do it. He's got it. Ball game. The Padres hold on to win a tight one as this one ends as a 1-run ball game. Number 19 had a great showing in this game despite the team's loss. 1 down, and now the rookie second baseman.
Number 19.
covered. And this one could be extra bases. Lead runner holds at third. So 2 runners in scoring position and just 1 out. And that extends his hitting streak yet again. This is starting to get pretty interesting, Singy.
Yeah, and the way he's going, it seems like there's no end in sight. This is a guy that no pitcher wants to face right now, especially with runners on base. I mean, he's doing all the little things right.
Turner pops it up. Cronenworth. And there are 2 down.
Oh, that's a frustrating at bat right there. Big opportunity and just missed it. I know he wanted to do some damage. Next guy will have to pick him up.
So 2 down. This is Bryson Stott. Second and third, 2 down. And a ground ball to first. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Phillies leave a couple, but they still lead it 1-0. And here is Lawrence Butler.
You know, this is kind of a tough matchup as a left-handed hitter facing a left-handed pitcher. And what you tell yourself is, I want to stay square to the plate, try to hit the ball over the shortstop's head.
Throws to first, and they get the out.
Batting 6, the catcher, Louis.
Oh, look at the stop from his backside, and very nicely done for the out.
Great concentration to get that one started. He gets the force at second. Glove work at its finest.
Luis Ariz stands in.
7, Luis Ariz.
Ground ball right side. Dives, but it kicks off his glove. The throw is still in time, and they do get the out.
Man, for a hitter, it seems like an eternity whether that ball's going to get through or not. You expect it to, but that's a great diving stop by the second baseman. Gets up and completes the throw to first for the out.
One out, base is empty.
19.
Foul ball there. One down, base is empty. Hard ground ball, base knock.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Wasn't able to elevate that one, but he sure hit it hard enough to get through the infield. There's not a whole lot of time for the defenders to react and try to make a play when it's ripped like that.
And ball 4, 2 aboard. And now Bryson Stott.
Designated hitter, Bryson Stott.
Runner edges away at second. Double steal. Swing and a high fly ball in the air left field. Makes the grab for the second out.
The first baseman, number 3, Bryce Harper.
First and second, 2 outs. Here's Harper now. That one the other way. Makes the play, and it's out number 3. So and we're back. Now it's the second baseman, number 19. Estrada back to work. Hit in the air, center field. 1 away. Manny Machado up to the plate.
Really nice job of two-strike hitting in that at bat. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
Smoked into left field, base hit, and he boots it. Castellanos scores, and they've got the lead in extra innings. Well, he delivers in a huge spot right there.
Oh, he's so dialed in. I don't think he even realizes how much pressure exists out there. Very easy swing. Nice.
Runner on the go. Pitch outside. Throw to second. Out there. And that ends the inning. Back here in San Diego, Trey Turner now.
Trey Turner.
Squirts away a little bit. Nice job behind the plate there. Swing and a ball popped in the air. And it drops in. Coming home. The throw in, but it's offline. He will score. It's 3-2. Well, they didn't waste any time as they knock home the runner from second to get on the board.
Huge for team confidence and how you approach the situation. Still have a guy on base, and now they'll try to add on.
And welcome back to the ballpark. Leading off, Lawrence Butler.
Lawrence Butler.
And he hits a ground ball right side, and that one handled. Tosses to first. One up, one down.
Now batting, the Jets.
So 2 down. Now here's Jake Cronenworth. The Padres down to their final strike. Sends it to center, and this should be it. And he's got it. Ball game. And the Phillies finally put an end to this one in 12. Number 19 strung that hitting streak out for another game. Collected 3 hits in the game. So 2 down. Here's the second baseman.
Number 19.
Oh, can't pick it up cleanly. Gets off a throw, and that is the inning. Runner at second, 2 down. And today is draft day, singing an exciting day in terms of the future of the sport and the future of these teams. It's also changed a lot in terms of the immediacy of finding out. I mean, what was it? Carrier pigeon was how you found out about being drafted back when you were selected, right?
Well, fans today may not realize because we have, such exposure on the internet.
Oh, this one high and deep, way back there. That one is gone. His second homer of this series, and they add to the lead. It's 6-2. Singy, he's got a nice hitting streak going, and he extends it another game with that swing.
So locked in right now, Boog, and clearly it's not like he's just stringing singles together during this streak. With a low 90s fastball, you have to live on the edges and hit your spots. If you don't, you'll get hit hard. Really good swing there, patient, waited for it. It was like BP all over again.
That one ripped. And foul ball.
Well, here's an interesting stat on Darvish. He has more than 100 wins in his big league career. The only Japanese-born pitcher with more wins is Hideo Nomo, my former teammate.
Gets it to first. 2 down.
Fastball groove right down the middle. Usually a lot of damage done with that pitch. A hard grounder, but he wanted to get that ball in the air, maybe drive it into the gap.
On the ground. And that chance handled in plenty of time to first. And the leadoff hitter set down to open the seventh.
That's a huge defensive play in the late stages of the game. It might not be the most challenging we've seen today, but it needed to be made. That's helping your team.
Now it's Fernando Tatis Jr. Lifted to left, and this should do it. And he's got it. Ball game. And the Phillies win the rubber match of this 3-game series. Number 19 really excelled in this one. It's the Los Angeles Angels taking on the Philadelphia Phillies. First pitch coming at you right after the break. Back at Citizens Bank Park, digging in, number 19.
Number 19.
Kikuchi back to work. Line drive, and out number 1 on the grab.
He put a really good swing on that pitch and hit the ball hard. You know, line drives won't always find a hole, but the more you can hit the ball like that with good exit velo, the better off you're going to be in the long run.
Right side, hard hit. That's the first out in the top of the fourth.
Now batting, left fielder Taylor Ward.
2 outs, base is empty.
Number 19.
That one deep left field, and forget it. He sends it out of here. Home run number 20 on the year. It's 3-2. That's their third home run of the game.
They're having a lot of fun at the plate in this one. They've got the long ball working for them on autopilot. Went up there 0-0 looking to do damage. I think he had his sights set on that pitch. He went and got it and circled the bases.
Now batting, number 19.
That one ripped. And that will end the inning. Phillies down in order. Score holds at 4-3. Here's Mike Trout. Kicks and deals. Hit on the ground, might be 2. There's 1. And that's 2.
They made that double play look so easy, but it was far from routine. That's the one thing about big leaguers. They make tough plays look simple.
Here's the second baseman. He's already homered in this game.
He's been such a good hitter with runners in scoring position. Some guys just take it to another level. For him right now at the plate, it's like everyone else is in slow motion and he's in full speed.
Swing and a high fly ball in the air left field. That's back there. That one is gone. Another homer. His second home run of the game, and they cut into the deficit. It's 7-5. That's their 4th home run of the game.
They can't stop, and they won't stop hitting home runs in this one, Boo. They're clearly feeding off of each other at the dish. Get as many high fives as possible, man. This guy's a ball of energy right now and having the game of his life.
So, runner at second, 2 down. And now for the Phillies, Brandon Marsh. On the ground to the left. Throw to first in time, and this one is over. And the Angels take game 1 of the series on the road. Number 19 made a big contribution despite the loss. Cracked a pair of 2 on, 1 out. Now it's the second baseman.
Number 19.
Hitter's got some good opposite field power. What I like about something being hit to the right side into the outfield is that the base runner at second has a very good read and can determine whether or not he can score on that base hit. All over the first pitch fastball right there, but just a little bit out front. Got to let it travel just a bit more.
Dives, and he can't hang on. Gets it there in time, though, and they do get the out. One out, base is empty.
Number 19.
Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. He made him pay for that one. It's 6-1. That's his third straight game with a homer, Siggy.
This dude is on fire, Boone. These kinds of streaks just don't come around too often. Welcome to the game. First pitch out of the bullpen, a tough one. And you know he's just trying to get one in there for a strike. And on the other side, as a hitter, it's a great time to be aggressive and let it fly. It's not what they were looking for when they turned to him, but now he's got to find a way to reset.
Back here in Philadelphia, bottom of the inning, and digging in for Philadelphia, number 19.
Number 19.
Kochanowicz back to work. Now a screamer into the outfield. Adele snags it on the run.
Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the process. He did everything right there. Nothing to show for it. But in your mind, you have to convince yourself that it was a very good at-bat.
The 1-2. Swing and a ground ball. And that one handled. Jump throw. Safe at first as they can't make the play.
Looked to me like he got on the side of the ball a little too much right there. Maybe a little too casual as well with the throwing motion. And when you don't stay on top of the ball and really get out front and finish with a good release point, it's very easy to lose control of it to either side.
That one is absolutely belted. That's back. And that one is off the batter's eye. Wow, out of here. Another homer. He's done it again. His second homer of the game. And they add to their lead. It's 8-5. That's their fifth homer of the game.
Man, they're all getting into the action. It's starting to feel like a home run derby up here. Get as many high fives as possible. Man, this guy's a ball of energy right now and having the game of his life.
Here's Trout. Swung on, popped up left side. And he's got it. Ball game. And the Phillies even this series up at a game apiece. Number 19 was outstanding in this ball game, helping them get the win. 2 homers on the day.
Really impressive work at the dish, Boog. He gave his teammates a lot of opportunities in this one, and that's really all you can ask him to do.
New inning getting started, and now it's the switch hitting second baseman, Luis Rengifo. On the ground right side, and that chance handled. Slings to first, and a quick out, number 1.
Now batting, the first baseman, Nolan.
Welcome back. Let's check out what's been happening of late. Really been playing well.
Number 19.
Detmers back to work. Swing and a ball driven pretty well out towards left center. He makes the grab. 1 away.
Woo! He was all over that first pitch fastball. Just barely missed it. Man, this guy was ready to hit.
Man at first, 1 away. Fouled off left side.
Look out. That ball was smoked. Man, I am so relieved that they have this netting down the lines. Just ensures safety for the fans. Last thing as a player, you want to look up and see a fan get hit.
2 down.
The batter, number 7.
Base is empty, 1 away. Here's the left fielder, Taylor Ward. And he hits a ground ball right side. And that one handled. On to first.
He's out.
Got the out.
Good slider inside right there. Batter fighting to get there. Just rolled over it. Got the ground ball.
Neto. Now batting, number 19.
This one driven deep, way back there, and it's gone. We are tied. That's his 5th homer in the series. It's 3-3. So the streak stays alive. His 4th straight game with a home run.
Boog, that's like a cycle of home runs, and I know how much you love the cycle. He's absolutely punishing mistakes right now. He can't miss. With a low 90s fastball, you have to live on the edges and hit your spots. If you don't, you'll get hit hard. Really good swing there, patient, waited for it. It was like BP all over again.
We're at the top of the 8th, so in now for the Angels, Kevin Newman. On the ground, right side. Throws to first in time, and that's 1 away as the leadoff man is out in the 8th.
The batter, number 2, second baseman, Luis.
First and second, 1 out. Here's the second baseman. He's already homered here in this one. Well, in their win last game, this guy came up with 2 home runs, obviously trying to keep the roll going here in this one. And that one hammered. And it's off the foul pole for a home run. Another homer. His 6th of the series, and they add to the lead. It's 8-3. He only needed 1 swing to square it up.
Not wasting any time in that at bat, Boog. Aggressive, and it paid off. Well, this thing was hooking down the line the entire way. He knew it was going to be close, and bang, right off the left field pole. That was a pretty swing, and he found a way to keep his hands inside just enough to keep it fair.
Here's the Angels catcher, Logan O'Hoppe. 1 strike away.
1-1-1.
Oh, can't pick it up cleanly. Here comes Yoan Moncada. This could end it. Gets under it and pops it up. Real Muto. And he's got it. Ball game. And the Phillies win the last 2 to take the 3-game series. Number 19 was a big contributor for them in the win. Cracked a pair of homers.
Well, they may want to change how they approach him next time because he was just incredible in this one. He looked like a threat every time he came up.
And welcome into the ballpark. Happy to have you with us. Interleague Baseball on MLB The Show. It's the Boston Red Sox taking on the Philadelphia Phillies. Joined by my partner, Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. Number 9, Connor Wong up next for the Red Sox. Casas on at first, nobody out. On the ground left side, 6, 4, 3, and they turn the double play.
Oh man, what a smooth double play. That was a thing of beauty from start to finish.
Gonzalez.
And now the rookie second baseman.
The second baseman, number 19.
On the ground to the left, and foul ball. That one fouled off. 2 outs and a runner at third here in game 1 of this 3-game set. Ripped to third, but handled, and that'll end the inning. 1 left for Philadelphia, but they're on top 2-0. Base is empty with 2 away. Now, Wilyer Abreu. He's a guy, Chris, whose highlights include some of the best throws from the outfield that you will ever see. Definitely one of the best arms in the sport.
Yeah, the infielders and the catcher can never give up on a play, because if this guy thinks he has a chance, he's going to throw it from the warning track if he has to.
2 outs, base is empty. And he hits a ground ball right side, and that one handled. No play, that's an infield single.
Now batting, left fielder, Jaron Duran.
2 outs, and 1 in scoring position. Out in front and foul to the left side. Castellanos at second with 2 down. And before the 0-1, he asks for time. And there's a rocket into the outfield. Castellanos on his way to the plate. He'll score easily. The throw to second is offline.
And that hit carries a little extra meaning, Boog. It keeps his hitting streak going. He is dialed in at the dish right now.
I don't think there's a more confident hitter in all of baseball right now. Looks like he's expecting a knock every time he steps to the plate. Abreu makes the play, and that will end the inning. Base is empty, 1 away. And now the right fielder, Wilyer Abreu. One out, base is empty. On the ground, right side. Throws to first in time.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Runner at first with no outs here. That one is absolutely belted. Banks off the wall. Here comes Real Muto around third. He'll score. Well, Singy, he is locked in there.
Well, he's really slowed the game down, and it's like he's moving in full speed, and everybody is a step or two behind. The way that he squared up that baseball tells me that he is seeing it like a beach ball.
Runner in scoring position, no outs. And digging in for Philadelphia, Trey Turner. Here's the pitch. Runner breaks for third. Ground ball, and that's through the infield. Now a long throw home, but it's offline. And the lead is up to 5. All set for the start of the inning. Now batting Tristan Casas. Hard hit, right side. In plenty of time to first, and they get the leadoff man in the ninth.
Up next for the Red Sox, the catcher, Connor Wong.
So a man at first. So stepping in for Boston, Ceddanne Rafaela. Sends it to center, and that's going to do it. And he's got it. Ball game. And the Phillies take the series opener here at home. Number 19 kept the hitting streak going in this one.
I really liked how he looked in this one. He consistently came to the plate with a solid plan, and it showed in the results. Nice job.
It's the Boston Red Sox taking on the Philadelphia Phillies. All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. Here's Rafael Devers.
The third baseman, Rafael Devers.
Grounder might be 2. Fired to second. Return throw to first. Got him. Double play. And that'll do it. One hit in the inning, but nothing more than that. Phillies coming up to hit. No score. And welcome back to the ballpark. Set for the bottom of the third. Now it's going to be number 19. Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Batting ninth, the catcher,
Rafael Marchand digs in now. Move to first. And he's back safely. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Maybe a little loss of focus on the mound right there. Pretty much gifted in first base with a quick free pass.
First and second, no outs. Here's Trey Turner. Swing and a ball popped up. And the infield fly rule called.
The designated hitter.
First and second, 1 out. And now here is Bryson Stott. 2 on, 1 out. And that one goes straight to the backstop. But no advance from the runners. popped up left side. Infield fly called there. First and second, 2 outs. And now here is Harper.
In the grand scheme of things, this at bat might not feel important because it's early, but it could create a domino effect for things to come. Control what you can here and have a strong at bat.
That one off the bad part of the bat, just a lazy fly ball. He's got it, and that ends the inning. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and 2 are left. 3 innings complete. We're tied 0-0. Masataka Yoshida up next for the Red Sox.
Masataka Yoshida.
The pitch. Ground ball left side, could be 2. Boom. Toss to second. And their second double play of the day will end the 4th. But 2 runs for them and they jump ahead. And midway in the 4th, it's the Red Sox 2 and the Phillies 0. Runner at second here, 1 gone.
Number 19.
And first pitch fastball is in for a strike. Swung on, belted. That's back there. And it is gone. He rocketed that one out of here. It's 4-2. Listen to these fans.
This place is absolutely buzzing right now. You can feel the energy all the way up here in our broadcast booth. He's playing wiffle ball up there, and that's typically not the easiest way to hit a home run. To the slight opposite field, into the gap. Man, making it look easy, that's for sure.
2 out, space is empty.
Number 19.
On the ground to Devers. Throw over to Toro, and that is the inning. Phillies down in order. Score remains tied at 4. Go ahead run on base. Now batting Jarren Duran. We talk about guys with good speed, and definitely he has it. But pushing the offense aside for just a second, Chris, it's the defensive side that I think the speed factors in the most.
Well, he gets to balls that get by most people at that position. Just really impressive because there are certain times the ball comes off the bat, automatically that team that hit it thinks that they've got a base hit, or they may have extra.
Turner. Off balance feed. There's 1. And that's all they'll get.
Now back, the shortstop, David Hamilton.
1 out. The possible tying and go-ahead runs on base.
Number 19.
At the dish, looking to lift the ball in the air in this spot. Anything but the inning double play, Boog.
Hard ground ball for base stop. Castellanos on his way to the plate. He's safe. That ties it up at 6.
Such great concentration. Everybody on their feet, knowing that you can come through with a good swing. And there he doesn't try to do too much.
So a change being made at first base. Pinch running for the Phils, Edmundo Sosa.
Number 33.
And we're back. Here is Bryce Harper. This guy's got good power. With one swing, he can win it for him. Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. Feeling for the wall as he makes the catch.
Thought that was a no-doubter. I think the wind was holding that in this ballpark.
So runner at second, 2 down. Stock getting ready to hit. The Phillies down to their final strike. Swing and a chopper out to short. Throw to first. Ball game. And the Red Sox even this series up at a game apiece. Number 19 made a big contribution despite the loss. It's the Boston Red Sox taking on the Philadelphia Phillies. First pitch coming your way next. One down. And next for the Red Sox, Connor Wong. And a sac bunt here. They put the tag on him, and he gets the job done.
Batting 7, the center fielder, number 3, Cedon Rafaela.
Here's the second baseman.
The second baseman, number 19.
And the first pitch fastball is in for a strike.
Definitely not a pitch location you're expecting up there as a hitter when you know the guy's got a good sinker ball. But he can...
Oh, that ball finds its way to the outfield. A base hit. Now he'll turn for second. And that's a double. And that extends his hitting streak yet again. This is starting to get pretty interesting, Singy.
Yeah, and the way he's going, it seems like there's no end in sight. This is a guy that no pitcher wants to face right now, especially with runners on base. I mean, he's doing all the little things right, and it just seems like he's in cruise control at the plate.
Sets him down on strikes. That's the first slider we've seen today, and it was almost unfair. Laureano comes up to hit. Runner takes off for third. In the dirt. Throw to third. Out. And that will end the inning. Now here is Masataka Yoshida.
Thinking about Yoshida, he's never going to be the biggest player when he's on the field, but that doesn't mean he can't hit. He gets on base and doesn't strike out very often. That combo makes you a valuable asset to your club.
They put the tag on him.
The batter, the designated hitter, Rob.
Welcome back. Quite a pitcher's duel so far. Here's how the starters are performed up to this point. Bayo back to work. That one hammered left field. That's back. And that one's gone. His second homer this series, and the Phillies take the lead. It's 1-0. Chris, he's homered in back-to-back games now.
Yep, seeing the ball well, and he's got his timing locked in. He's looking pretty dangerous at the dish right now. He's so good at getting his arms extended, and that's exactly what he did right there. You don't typically want to pull a pitch at that part of the plate, but he doesn't allow his wrist to roll over, stays through the ball, gets the loft, and gets the home run.
Oh, nice play. Throws from his knees, and very nicely done for the out.
Look at how he dives right there. He's able to pop up to both knees. Not enough time to get to his feet, but he threw a cannon across the diamond to get the runner.
One out, base is empty.
Now batting, number 19.
In there for strike one.
Well, I'm impressed with that challenge pitch right there. Even with this slim lead, this guy's not afraid to go right after these hitters.
Now a screamer into the outfield. Reaching for it and brings it in.
Man, that's so frustrating. You hit the ball hard. You understand the situation. You want to get on base and try to score that tying run, but no reward right there, and just going to have to sit on it.
Tosses to first, and that's one away as the leadoff man is out in the 8th. Here's the catcher to hit, Connor Wong. This one popped up. Under it. And he's got it. Ball game. And the Phillies win the rubber match of this 3-game series. Number 19 really stood out in this win. 2 hits, including that long ball.
Such a tremendous effort at the dish. Not every game is going to be like this one, so you need to enjoy it when it's happening.
Now it's the second baseman.
The second baseman, number 19.
Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. Way back there. To the warning track. Makes the catch. 3 up, 3 down. 1 out. Base is empty. Hit hard. Base hit. And that extends his hitting streak yet again. This is starting to get pretty interesting, Singy.
Yeah, and the way he's going, it seems like there's no end in sight. This is a guy that no pitcher wants to face right now, especially with runners on base. I mean, he's doing all the little things right, and it just seems like he's in cruise control at the plate.
Pickoff move to first, and he's back in there. Man at first, one away. Runner on the move. Pitch outside. Go to second.
Well, I got to admit, I'm kind of shocked he got caught stealing right there because of how big the lead was over at first base. Catcher doesn't throw very well either, but for whatever reasons, things came together, and they got the out at second. Really impressive job, I'd say.
And Bellinger is out.
Good sinker low in the zone right there and produced exactly what he was looking for. Ball on the ground, nice ground out.
Goldschmidt. Now batting, number 19.
Line drive, base hit. And the tying run is on base. Well, Singy, he is locked in there.
Well, he's really slowed the game down, and it's like he's moving in full speed, and everybody is a step or two behind. The way that he squared up that baseball tells me that he is seeing it like a beach ball.
And here comes Alec Bohm. The Phillies down to their final strike. Ground ball, and this should do it. That's the ball game. Number 19 added one more to that hitting streak.
Didn't light the world on fire, but he held up his end.
It's the Philadelphia Phillies taking on the New York Yankees. All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. Now it's Aaron Judge up to the plate. He's not going to get cheated up there.
No, he's not. He's looking to do damage with every swing he takes.
Ground ball right side, could be two. Over to Turner for one. Relay to first. Double play.
They made that double play look so easy, but it was far from routine. That's the one thing about big leaguers. They make tough plays look simple.
Welcome back as we take a check of the current standings.
Number 19.
Rodon back to work. Ripped on a line.
Get over his head.
He makes the grab, and there's one down.
Sometimes you want to be aggressive early in the at-bat. He was right there. Hard line out. First pitch of the inning. No reward, but, hey, you got to keep swinging it.
One out. Runner at second. And up next for New York, Austin Wells.
Taken high in the draft, he's had that top prospect label over him since he put on a professional uniform. But at some point, that starts to go away, and you've got to produce at the big league level.
Nola fires. Ground ball right side. Dives, and he can't hang on. He makes the throw, but it's not in time. And they can't get the out. Welcome back. Quite a pitcher's duel so far. Here's how the starters have performed up to this point. Hit hard on the ground is short. Volpe throws to first in time. One away here in the fifth. And next for New York, Jason Dominguez.
Dominguez.
2,
Rolled to
2,
short,
2.
possible 2-ball. Quickly to second for 1. And they turn the double play.
Oh, man, what a smooth double play. That was a thing of beauty from start to finish.
Volpe.
One-run game, 1 out, 1 on.
As a pitcher, you know the runner on second is ready to push things with this speed. A base hit's probably going to be a big run, so you really have to execute on the mound.
Line drive.
That'll drive you crazy as a hitter if you let it. I mean, he couldn't have hit that ball more on the screws than he did, and yet he's got nothing to show for it. Hang with him. I know the feeling.
Runner at second here, 1 gone. On the ground. Throw to first in time. Here's the second baseman. And this is very likely the last chance he gets to keep his hitting streak alive. Liner, and this could be trouble. Around second is Real Muto. Coming home. He'll score. And his hitting streak continues. There have been almost no bad days for him in the past month.
This guy's running hot, Boog, and people around the league are paying serious attention to this streak now, especially the...
Got him, and that's the ball game. Number 19 kept the hitting streak going in this one.
Not one to put on the personal highlight reel necessarily, but wasn't.
One down, and now the rookie second baseman.
Number 19.
Fly ball down the line. Judge getting an angle on it. 2 down.
The batter, number 7. Shortstop, Trey Turner.
2 down, base is empty. Giancarlo Stanton at the plate.
Now playing second base.
Stanton with some impressive production lately.
Johan.
2 outs, base is empty. On the ground, right side. And that chance handled. Whips it to first. And they take care of Stanton for the out. And that ends the inning. So the Yanks go in order. Man at first, 1 away. He swings and drives one out to deep left field. And it one-hops the wall. Here comes Real Muto around third. He'll score easily. It's 3-1.
And that hit carries a little extra meaning, Boog. It keeps his hitting streak going. He is dialed in at the dish right now.
I don't think there's a more confident hitter in all of baseball right now. Looks like he's expecting a knock every time he steps to the plate. And he makes the catch. Runner tags at second, and he's up to third safely with 2 gone.
The batter, number 5.
So a runner at third, 2 outs. This is Bryson Stott. 2 outs. This one in the dirt, and well done to keep it close.
You don't want to run yourself out of an inning, so it's got to clearly get far enough away from the catcher. If you're the runner at third, think about scoring.
The 2-2. Swing and a high fly ball out there towards left field. Stanton snags it, and that is that. A run on. So 2 away with nobody on. Anthony Volpe, the next to hit. On the ground right side. And that one handled. The throw to first. That'll end the inning after a lot of scoring. So it's 4 runs. First and second here, no outs.
Tired or not, he's relentless with the way he pitches. He might be exhausted out there, but his stuff is still nasty.
Whacked out to center field. That's well struck. Bellinger ranging back. And it flies to the deepest part of the park. No doubt about this one. Home run. And they throw 3 on the board. It's 11-4.
First pitch hacking, and it paid off for him in a big way. Well, he went up there 0-0 looking to do damage. I think he had his sights set on that pitch. He went and got it and circled the bases.
Next to hit, Austin Wells. Volpe gets his lead at first. Nobody out. Hit on the ground to the right side. Oh, great stop. To his knee, the throw, and very nicely done for the out.
Well, he looks so comfortable making that play, dives, comes up with it, and then from one knee, like he's just playing catch with his kid. Nice throw across the diamond at first.
Now it's the second baseman. He's already homered in this game. Swing and a high fly ball hit the air left center field. This one's got a chance. That one's back. And it is gone. Another homer. His second home run of the game. It's 15-5. Singy, he's been red hot.
Yeah, another big swing of the bat for him. Man, he is really seeing the ball well in this one. Get as many high fives as possible. Man, this guy's a ball of energy right now and having the game of his life.
Here comes Bryce Harper. Fastball for a strike. Here comes Bryce Harper. The 1-1. Sends it to center, and that's going to do it. He's got it. Ball game. The Yankees finish off a 3-game sweep here in front of the home crowd. Number 9. So runners at the corners, nobody out. Now it's Andrew Benintendi to hit. The pitch. On the ground, 2 ball. Off balance feed, there's 1. To first, save. It's a fielder's choice and an RBI. First and second, 2 outs. Now it's the second baseman. Now he steps out of the box as he asks for time.
Well, the best way to shake off yesterday's struggles is to get on the board early. They've got a guy in scoring position. They've got to find a way here to get him in.
That one fouled off. First and second, 2 down. Here at the top of the second. That one ripped.
Get over.
And that's going to bang against the wall. Boom, into score. It's 4-1. Benintendi hustles to get it in. Runner holds at third, so just 1 across on the play.
And that hit carries a little extra meaning, Boog. It keeps his hitting streak going. He is dialed in at the dish right now.
I don't think there's a more confident hitter in all of baseball right now. Looks like he's expecting a knock every time he steps to the plate. So the Philly batting order turns over, and digging in for Philadelphia, Trey Turner.
Runner.
Here's the pitch. Runner breaks for third. Base hit. 1 run in already. The throw in. It's offline. The run comes in, and they trail by 1.
Nicely done. Brings home 2. Got the top of the ball a little bit, but not much. That was hit pretty hard through the infield, so I think he'll be happy with that swing. Definitely generated some good bat speed. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Bottom of the inning, and now the first baseman, Miguel Vargas.
Well, after scoring runs, this is where you're looking for that shutdown inning. Get that hot team back in there to swing the bats.
Swing and a slow roller. Throws to first in time and quickly 1 away in the second.
And he looked a little tentative on that swing, almost like he didn't get pitch recognition and tried to slow his bat down just to make contact. I'd rather see a guy swing through it instead of making weak contact and putting it in play, have another pitch where maybe he can drive out of the ballpark.
That one finds the zone, and it's 0-1.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
Right through there for a strike.
Well, we call that keyhole. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
That one is absolutely belted. Fair ball. 1 runs in, coming home. Play at the plate. Got it.
The base runner did a great job of making that a close play at the plate with an excellent slide. Made the catcher work to get out there and put down the tag. The throw was on the money, and that's what made the difference. Big time play to cut down a run.
Trey Turner at the plate.
So he came up clutch earlier in this ball game and really just needs to take the same approach. Think hard right back up the middle.
Runner takes off in the dirt. No throw. He steals third easily. And the tying run is now only 90 feet away. Tying run in scoring position. Top half of inning number 4. To the right side. Vargas takes it to the bag. They limit the damage here. 1 run, a pair of hits, no errors, and 1 left on. We're midway in the 4th. It's the White Sox 5 and the Phillies 4. And we're back. Andrew Benintendi up to the plate.
The left fielder, Andrew Benintendi.
And he grounds 1 to the right side. The throw to first. And a quick out, number 1. No outs. Runner on second.
Now batting, number 19.
Hard hit left side. Throws across the diamond. That's the first out, the top of the 7th.
If you want to be a great defense, you have to deliver consistently. It doesn't matter how many highlight reel plays you make if you can't execute the small stuff, just like we saw.
Here's the second baseman. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike.
And I know you want to be patient as a hitter, but you got to be ready to jump on the first thing straight. And he got one right there, but left the bat on his shoulder.
Get down.
Hard hit, but right at him and left.
Man, he smoked that fastball. It's all over it. It's just frustrating when you can't get it to fall. Maybe next time up he'll find a hole.
So 2 down. Trey Turner stands in for the Phillies. Tying run at the plate. Ground ball, and this should do it. And they'll go the short way, and that is the ball game. Number 19 was a real bright spot despite the loss.